Vegan Presents. I'm very excited to have in studio special guests from Fired Pie, which is sponsoring this week's Tap Out Tuesday. We have Aaron and Natasha. Good morning, Aaron. Thank you for joining the show, dude.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. I'm so stoked that you guys are in because when Tristan told me that you signed up, I couldn't be happier because Fired Pie is like one of my number one pizza destinations in town. No joke.
Yeah, definitely fired up.
Yeah, as far as, the fast casual pizza business model, you see different variations out there. Fired Pie is by far ahead above the rest of all the competition. Now I'll tell you why. And I'm not blowing smoke. I'm like seriously so stoked about this. You've heard me on the show. I'm a pizza snob, a connoisseur, if you will, right? There are certain things that I look for in quality pie. The fact that Fired Pie is called Fired Pie in the first place. That's a pizza pie. You already got my heart there. But it comes down to the toppings, right? The topping selection in Fired Pie is second to none because you literally make your own pizza. And I've made different combinations that I've never been able to have before, no matter where I went, right? Because they got sauteed onions. They got sauteed mushrooms. They have steak. They have sliced meatballs. These are certain things. My girlfriend, she loves the elote pizza. Right? When the elote pizza came in, I know that's a specialty. You even have vegan chorizo. Stop me when I'm wrong, right? You can't stop me, right, Aaron?
Absolutely not.
Right.
No, we got 33 different toppings.
Right. Yeah. Like, can I act like I've been there before?
You're not even reading. You're just like going off because you memorized them. That's impressive.
Dude, you got to understand when COVID hit in the pandemic, right? Like Fired Pie was a weekly DoorDash thing that we did, or we would pop in and grab our pizza to go, put our mask on, pop in, grab it. And it was a lifesaver. It really was. It's right there on Congress. The location's good. I went to Fired Pie after a couple Rialto shows. I've been going since I moved down to Tucson. It was literally one of the first places to go. So for you to be a sponsor in the second week of Tap Out Tuesday, it holds a special place in my heart. So thank you for that. Tell me when you and your wife got involved in owning Fired Pie and opening it up here in Tucson.
Well, actually, I'm not the owner. I'm just the general manager.
Good enough.
Doug Doyle, he's the owner. He owns 19 of them in Phoenix. We're the only one here in Tucson.
Right.
He's opened about 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, and well, that's where I knew of him too, because I'm from Phoenix. So, I've been a fan of this Fired Pie concept for years before I even came down here. So, yeah, so you've been general managing this location since the opening?
Oh, no. I've been here about 8 months.
Okay, nice.
I fell right in. I really love the idea. My goal is to open up another one here in town.
Nice. Yeah, well, there has to be another one easily. I mean, the fact that there was only one was the most surprising fact about this. I was right. Oh, they're not one on the east side. I mean, these places are great because, these are serving size pies, right? Where you can eat your own. Yeah, 11-inch. It's fast casual, so it's super quick. You go there kind of Chipotle style, where you go and say, I want this, 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 and this, or you can go with one of the standard pies that you have on there.
Yeah, we have 8 signature pizzas.
Yeah, 8 signature pizzas. And then you always do like a weekly special pizza or monthly special pizza. Is that right?
Well, that's what the elote pie was, but it was so popular that they went ahead and put it on the menu for everything.
Nice. Yeah, well, that was good, especially in Tucson. You would think it would go over like gangbusters.
Right, everyone loves it.
Is there any other special signature pies that I haven't heard of yet?
We got our margarita pizza. Everyone seems to love that one. It's real good one. It's one of our features.
Right.
The meaty Italian.
What's on the meaty Italian?
We got pepperoni, salami, capicola. You got spicy sausage, regular sausage.
Yeah.
And you can add anything you want to these pizzas at the same price.
Right. Well, that's another thing too. So I have to apologize because I'm sure you lose money whenever I go there and customize my pie because I'm like extra that. Yeah. I've had like 20-pound pizzas, just all the toppings times 2. Jeez. For sure. Yes. Let's real quick rundown off the top of your head if you can, because you have so many different toppings. But let's go through all the different toppings that you have to offer, including the cheeses, because you have the shredded mozzarella. Then you also have like the chunked mozzarella.
Yeah, the fresh mozzarella.
The fresh mozzarella, yes.
Mozzarella.
Parmesan, feta, gorgonzola. Even has a vegan option.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you like that kind of thing. I still don't think vegan cheese cuts it. Even my vegetarian girlfriend doesn't like any vegan cheese. So, but that's cool. I mean, if you do, good for you. I'm glad you offer that. That's nice. I'm sorry. I just can't be on board with vegan cheese. I understand why you guys do it though. All right, so
Give me worse farts.
Continue, please.
Way worse.
Yeah, as far as topping go, we roast a lot of vegetables. We roast our artichokes, spinach, mushrooms, peppers.
Yeah, so you roast all that. So that's part of the prep every day, huh?
Yeah, we roast it in the oven. You know, the oven's fired up at 600 degrees. It only takes a few minutes into the pizzas. 3 to 5 minutes for a pizza. It's real quick.
Right. Yeah, and that's fantastic too. You can even double dough it, but I think that small little detail about your toppings and roasting the marshmallows and the mushrooms and the artichokes and the onions, it really changes the flavor profile and really makes it unique and delicious, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. What else? I keep interrupting you, but I'm salivating.
Yeah. Well, we got all these different sauces. We got regular marinara. We got chunky marinara.
Yeah.
Sauce,
oh, elote.
Garlic and oil, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, Alfredo.
Right. This is one of those things that when I like a restaurant, I like to work my way through the menu. But the maddening thing about Fired Pie is you could never work your way through the menu. You could go through all the signature items, and then you could start customizing your own. Everyone's their own pizza chef, right? And no matter what, there's always going to be a different combination that you could do. So you can never really order the same thing twice.
So what's the beef pizza?
There's so many different ways to go, and it really depends on what my mood is. But some of my
mood pizza,
yeah. Like after the K-Flay show at Rialto, I went to Fired Pie, and I got a steak on my pizza. Right, steak, sautéed onions and mushrooms, 2 different types of mozzarella. Yeah, I think I had the spicy marinara on that. And I think I topped it with a couple other things, some diced tomatoes. I went to town, and it was delicious, man. Okay. It is one of those things where I'm like, I'm only going to eat half of it and save half of it to take home. Nope. No, I eat the whole thing, and then I roll out of there. So,
put some Crisco on the door and just pop out.
Absolutely. So it's cheap, affordable, quality ingredients, top to bottom. Fired Pie on Congress is the place to go. And coming up next, we're going to play Tap Out Tuesday. So we have up to $100 of gift certificates to give away for Fired Pie. You can be a contestant and try to win all $100. But if you lose or you have leftover gift certificates to give away, I can't talk because I have too much moisture in my mouth.
Got pizza on the mind, dude.
Dude, you can't do this to me. Yeah, so anything that's left over is going to our scavengers. So you could be a scavenger caller and pick up a $20 gift certificate if our contestant loses. So that's Tap Out, and it's coming up next. So keep it right here on Rock 102.1. Beef Vegan Presents. Nice.